Okay, so exponential growth is what happens when something multiplies by the same number each time. All right, so maybe it doubles each time. So every time it multiplies by 2. So here's an example where something multiplies by 3 each time. All right, so at the first stage, one person does it, then it triples because that person does it for 3 people, and you get 3. Then at the second stage, you get 9, and then 27, and then 81. If it's very easy to recognize what's going on, you may be able to look at this and be like, oh, this is 3 to the x. Okay, but most people can't do that. All right, so what we do is we take our calculator. Let me bring it back over onto, get it on the other monitor right now. Bring it back over here so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. All right, so, sorry, dropped my pen. I'm going to get out of there. Okay, and I'm going to hit the stat button, and then I'm going to hit edit. And then at L1, I'm going to put in 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then in L2, I'm going to put in 1, 3, 9, 27, and 81. Okay, so I put them in there. Now I'm going to show you how to do the stat plot just because I want to make sure that we can do it. So I'm going to clear these out of here so there's nothing in there. And I'm going to hit second y equals. I'm going to go to the first stat plot, and I'm going to turn it on. Okay, I'm going to hit graph. And then you can see it put some of my points right there. All right, I can zoom out, enter. And it gives me the same points. All right, the other one's a little higher. No, they're all there. The 2 bottom ones are scrunched together. All right, so it gives me that. So I did that. So now I want to get the exponential regression equation. I'm pretty sure it's an exponential regression. I go over to 2. It's 0, which is right off the graph. I'm just going to hit 0. It brings me to this menu. Okay, you shouldn't have to change anything. You should just be able to hit calculate. And it tells me that it's y equals a, b to the x, which a is 1, b is 3. I'll drag that and drop it in there like I do a lot of times. There it is. I'll bring it over here. Okay, and I'm going to get y equals 1 times 3 to the x. The 1 is not necessary, all right, but I'm just going to put it there because any other time I get a number, it's going to need to go there. All right, they all work that way. You do not need to do the stat plot. The one thing with the stat plot is when you're done with it, you should go back in and turn it off because if there's no data in there, it'll give you errors and it'll say stat plot or whatever, or it'll put random dots in your graph, and sometimes that causes problems for people.